Record. Guys, the event is over, and on a personal note, it's been one of the, well, if not the most unbelievable event I have ever experienced in my life. Being a professional in this industry, I have now realized what we've been missing in South Africa and what we can do to implement it. And over the next couple of months, you'll definitely see me upping my game and helping you guys who want to take this as seriously as the people who are here, take your smart media business to a new level. But I don't want to tell you what I've learned here. You're going to hear about that in the next couple of months. What I prefer to do is bring through some of the team members here and interview them one by one for a minute, so you guys can see how important it is to attend an event like this and why you should be here next year. So Stephen, I'm going to call you up first. And for you guys who don't know, because these are all people from different areas of the team, Stephen's been in the business for about a year and a half, done nothing for what, about a year and 2 months?
About a year, started 5 months ago.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Started going well. I recruited a person one a week. That went on for 2 months, and then all legs fell off and nothing happened.
And can I ask you a question, Steve? The decision to come here, we actually went quite quickly here. I just said, Steve, are you coming? And guys, he wasn't by any means the biggest producer in the South African team.
Perfectly honest. I'll be perfectly honest. I came here for 2 reasons. One, to party and have a good time, and I'll put in that order. And the second one, I think I'll learn a little bit from this, but I must say something. All I can say is, South Africa, beware. There is something huge coming. I have never in my life experienced something like I've experienced over this week. My hands are vibrating. There's an energy. There's something different. This is not life-changing. I have changed. And all I can say is, South Africa, my business, my family, and everyone, there's something huge coming, and it's coming fast. Network marketing has been born, and the tipping point happened this week, as Eric Worre said. And let me tell you, we all need to get on board very quickly, because it's going to change everybody's life.
Awesome, my friend. It's been so great having you here with me and with us to share it. We're going you, Josh.
Absolute pleasure. We are.
Super. Okay, so the next person we'll bring across here is Anne. You guys, Anne needs no introduction. Okay. This is the lady that you guys all know that helps us with the events and make sure that we're getting our books and everything.
Yeah.
Annie, how?
I'm exhausted like you can't believe. I am so full of energy though. At the same time, I have learned things that have just blown my mind, and a lot of things for me have been confirmed as to what I'm thinking, how I'm thinking, and wow, I can't tell you how awesome it's been, and to also share it with the team from South Africa, it's been just so great.
And Annie, what you going to take back with you to South Africa?
A bigger team, bigger thinking, and awesome learning. I think that I can share with my team, and I can't wait to do that. I really can't. I can't wait to share it.
And would you have liked to have maybe 1 or 2 more people with you this year? Would you have liked to have a few more?
Oh gosh, I would have loved to have had all of you here with me. Next year.
All right, awesome.
Okay,
awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome, man. Okay, and we're going to bring up Colette. This is, guys, I want to tell Colette's story, because I think this is what you guys are going to realize. Matt, tell them your story. You know? Guys, come give me a hug. Guys, Colette came to me after one of the events in Johannesburg where I started promoting coming to here. She hadn't done anything in smart media yet. She has cash flow issues. She said, Andrew, I need to come and change my life. I need to get an event like this, and I'm going to borrow the money and get there. And I didn't take it too seriously, I've got to be honest, but she phoned me a couple of days later and said, right, it's done. Remember that? Okay? And the reason I tell you the story is because no one can tell me that they don't have the money to get you. No one. Because if you have a big enough why, you will make a plan. And that's exactly what Colette has done. So, having said all that, I'm going to let Colette tell you what this event's done for her life.
Life-changing. Got rid of my fears. Can create a new life. I can take it so far, and I don't know. I don't even know what to say, but it's just been so awesome.
Can I ask you a question? Let me ask you this question. How much has your belief risen in terms of network marketing being a real vehicle that you can use to change your life?
Huge, huge. One of the major things I've learned is that each one of us can actually positively affect thousands and thousands of people down the line. And the forefront of that, of course, is changing our families' lives.
Awesome. Okay, well, listen, I'm so proud of you. Guys, she's already got a ticket for next year. How's that?
Yeah.
How many of you guys have got your ticket for next year? Well done, man. Okay. All right. Greg Strachan. Greg, come here, mate. All right, so just to let you tell you guys Greg's story. Greg joined Smart Media 6 months ago in Durban. And I also got talking to him about the event, and he just understood it from the word go how important this was already. So, and Greg and I have been in the VIP area together, so that's been quite nice. Greg, show them our badges. That's quite cool. we've been rubbing shoulders with some of the big riders, and that's really rubbed off on us. Greg, what can you tell us? What did you take away?
There are three things actually. The main reason I came was validation in the industry and in the profession. And I certainly got that 100%, but there's so many more things that have come out of this event for me that I think is going to change my perspective on everything. I've always been a very motivated, driven, psychologically intact, sort of goal-driven person. What it made me realize is we aren't in this game to make money. You know, we tend to, a lot of people focus on that, but we're in this game to help other people, and if we can get that as part of our message, you know, that's attractive to everyone. Everyone wants to help other people, and we happen to have an awesome product. That's a byproduct of what we actually do. We go out there and we help other people, and it's really ingraining that into our belief that we want to go and help other people, and this vehicle gives us the opportunity to do exactly that. So to me, that is one of the most profound things. The theory was always there, but when it goes inside and you realize what's really, really important to you, to me, my family is obviously very, very important to me, and it's important to understand that and understand that that's important to other people as well. And if you can raise that to the surface and get people to realize why they actually exist, the product becomes secondary, and that's why they're going to join your business. If you can tell that.
Tell your story, yeah.
Yeah, that story. The third thing is really the case of, I've always been, come on, let's go. I've been sort of driving people to do it, but you know what? I haven't gone 100%. And the biggest thing is set your goals and have a really, really quick burst of energy, 60 to 90 days, whatever you can put into your life, but do it 100%. If you're going to do it 3 hours a day, just do it 100%. Recruit 20 people into your leadership team. Give them a dream. Inspire that dream and keep feeding that dream and drag them along with you. And soon they'll be dragging you along. So that's my sort of take out of there. It's the validation I got, the belief in helping other people, and the commitment to go 100%.
Awesome, mate. And would you like to get a few more people with you this year?
Oh, 100%. So guys, honestly, if you guys can get you next year, people do have challenges, but you need to get you. It really, really is a life-changing experience. Cool. Andrew.
Awesome, guy.
But before, we haven't actually mentioned this. Guys, thanks to this guy. He's inspirational, and I certainly wouldn't be here without Andrew. So listen to what he says, and we all need to bring ourselves up and lead in the way that he does. So,
oh, mate, thanks so much.
Pleasure.
You can compliment me.
Cheers.
Susie. All right, okay, so here's Susie, guys. She also needs no introduction. Susie, what's it done?
Oh, you know, it's quite funny because I thought we were coming here for one of our events just to learn a few things. But the people you meet and the atmosphere that you're in when you're surrounded by positive people, I mean, you know me, I'm a sort of positive queen at home. It's taken me to a completely different level, and my DNA has been completely rearranged and developed during the past few days. It's been a life-changing event, which I realize that I have got the right tools to bring home to all of you. So it's not complicated. It was so inspiring and so easy, what all the learning and the teachings that we came across, that I can't not teach you, and I can't not teach you. You've just got to want to do it now, and you've got to want to listen to us so that we can send you forward.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think one of the things that Susie said is so important, guys. This is a very, and I keep saying it at all the events that we have, all the training. And guys, that is one thing I've got out of this. Training, events, it's non-negotiable if you want to go big. If you don't want to go big, don't come. Don't come. If you want to go big, you be at the training, the events, the Wednesday night meetings, the webinars, you get on. But one of the things that I've got out of this, Susan, maybe you can sort of back me up on this, is the importance of an away event and going as a team, correct?
You know, it's quite strange. When you leave town, you leave everything behind you and you come to a whole new world where we've had to figure out food, we've had to figure out taxis, we've had to figure out where our Wi-Fi is, we've had to figure out how 6 of us had to live in one house together. And your focus, I think the positive energy that we brought along with us, the rah-rah and everything, and we are all so tired. Just walking into a room in a different environment when you're away from your everyday life and when you've thrown yourself in 100% and you are being exposed to the guys who have made a fortune, but they've made a fortune helping others. And that's what we've come away here to learn how to do. We couldn't have, I don't believe we could have learned it at home. I think with the atmosphere here and with the journey of getting out of town and making it a mission to come and learn and then take it back has been monster, an absolute monster. For those of you who are watching live, and I know it's a lot of my team, I'm so proud of you. And even though you weren't here, I know you were semi there. And well done. But this next year you are going to be here, and it's what we now bring back to you. These events are crucial, these out-of-town events. The adventure is part of it, because we've got a lot of places we've got to visit in future. Lots of beaches, lots of views, lots of partying. So we're going to make it happen, for sure.
Awesome. Susie, it's been good, man. It's been awesome.
Awesome.
Okay, then, guys, I'm going to bring in Cheryl Bratcher. Some of you guys may know her, some not, but just to show you that we've got an international flavor. Cheryl lives in Las Vegas. She is a smart media agent. And she's been, Cheryl, first of all, before I ask what your opinion is, I want to thank you on behalf of all of us for the hosting that you've done. Cheryl's picked us up in the morning. She took us shopping. She doesn't know it yet, but she's taking us shopping tomorrow. And we're going to have a few drinks just now, and Cheryl's joining us. And this is what one of the beautiful things about it is that I have spoken to Cheryl maybe for the last 2 years. We've been on Skype and everything. This is the first time we've met, and this is what this sort of industry does. We were friends beforehand, but now we're real friends, and we've got a long relationship together. So, but
Absolutely.
Cheryl?
And I would like to thank you, Andrew, because it's because of you that all of these people are here and that you've made it possible, and with all the things that you're doing in South Africa. Events, we talk about events, and being at this event, it's crucial that you have events in your team, and you've stepped up and you have started that in South Africa, and that's what will make all of you out there that are watching this millionaires. That will do it, is get yourself to events. And so last year, I came to the Eric Worre event for the first time. I didn't even know about Eric Worre until you and Dean started talking about it on Skype, and so I checked it out. I thought, oh, I'm right here, I gotta get there. So, and no one else was coming. I was the only person here last year. This year I have 16 people. 16 people.
Wow.
6 people from South Africa and the rest are from other parts of the United States, all in the smart media business. And so last year was life-changing for me, and this year it has gone up probably 10 steps even higher. And so what happened after last year's event, just to share with you how this can affect a person, is I already knew that we had an awesome product and tool in the company that we have, something very different that no one else has. And so what I witnessed last year was only 14 people that were making $1 million plus in their business. And so I decided, this year there's hundreds of them here. But last year I decided to do some research on those people, and I added a few others as to how could that be? How could a person, just an average person that doesn't even have a high school education in some cases, how could they be making $100,000 a month plus in a business that is network marketing. And they all came from different types of business. What we've learned is that it isn't the company, it's you. It all starts with you. It's your mindset, it's having the system, the belief, and putting the action into place. And so in doing all that research, many of the people that are here, you know, through this weekend, I had met them, followed them. One of the top, well, just one of the most inspirational people to me, two of them actually, and I hate to single people out, but they have just done such remarkable things coming from places in their own life where it was like it was hopeless, but they've done it. And that's Robert Hollis, and you can get his book, roberthollis.com, and Andrew can get that for you. It's a fabulous book.
We've interviewed him, by the way,
yes,
guys. We'll
and Holton Buggs. Holton Buggs,
wow.
I followed him for a year, and you need to look these people up, because what you need to do is find out who's doing what around the world and use them as your mentors. They don't even have to know.
Absolutely. No, Eric Worre didn't know us until we... Yeah.
No, they don't know that they're my mentor. That most of them don't know what I've done over the last year in researching what they're doing, following them on Facebook, getting on their websites, listening to their videos. It all changes your mindset. And if you want to be successful with this business, you need to start with your mindset.
Absolutely.
And then you need to get yourself to every event possible.
I couldn't have summed it up better. Give me a hug.
Thank you. It's awesome.
Awesome. Okay, so guys, look, from the bottom of my heart, we've got to do something big here. The guys who are sitting here with me or standing here with me and who've been here with me as a team, we're going to come back and bring back some special stuff for you guys. And we're going to raise the level. And I've always promised that we'll always put in 100% for you guys. We've had an amazing time here. I don't know how else to put this to you other than you need to be here next year. And we will put together plans for those of you that want to be here next year, how we can start putting into motion a plan to get you at this time next year. It starts when we get back. We've already sold out 20 tickets from people who want to be here next year. Some of them don't know how they're going to get here yet, but they've purchased the ticket already. And this is where the commitment happens. I just want to tell you guys something that I realized this weekend, or this week. I never knew so many people make so much money in network marketing. Even though I'm sold out to the industry, I never knew so many people make so much money. Inside of that room over there were over $100 million a year earners. Not that made $1 million in their entire career, over $100 million a year earners in that room. Some of them have made over 50 million US dollars. And they were sharing their knowledge with us over the course of the weekend. I'm not even talking about the six-figure income earners inside there. There are probably another 500 to 1,000 of those inside there. There was over 1 billion rands, 2 billion rands worth of commission sitting in that room. And if that doesn't give you the belief that you're on the right track, nothing will. That's what it's done for us here. And unfortunately, some people have missed that. And I hope next year that you give yourself the chance to be here with next year. This we're going to put onto YouTube, so it's going to be quite a long upload. So I'm going to say cheers, guys, and there is someone holding the camera for us, and just shows you make some friends wherever you go. Tony's been spending time with us the whole weekend. He's not from our business; he's got his own business. We don't try and prospect him. He doesn't. No one here is trying to prospect each other, guys, which is a phenomenal thing. We all respect each other's professions and the companies that we're in. And here's Tony filming us. Not even in his business, not even in the same company as him. So Tony, I just want to acknowledge you and say thank you. It's been awesome meeting you. And
somebody should take this and let me say something on behalf of your team.
Okay, great.
Hey,
Tony.
I'm Tony. I'm from Seattle, Washington, completely with a different team. But I wanted to tell you, we made observations professionally. You make some observations on a personal level too. And I was fortunate enough; it was an accident. We all sat together at the Insanity Boot Camp. Let me put a plug in for that as well. I know the financial commitment is higher, but for those of you that are that are out there watching, the translation of this into knowledge and dollars and the things that are important, one of the things I think that Eric really brought to light is that it's great, I am with a different company, but it doesn't matter because we're all here working towards something that will improve the lives of all the people that we love and care for. And like Greg's paradigm shift with his cab driver, I'm sure you'll hear about it, to realize that the money is a byproduct of what we get, and the leaders that you have, the people that I've met right here with your group from South Africa, they're phenomenal people, man. I've come to really love and care for them, and we've traded information, and regardless of whether we're in other companies or not, we're going to keep in touch. And I'm a big goal guy, so those of you that are watching this, a couple things that you can keep in mind. Some people watch live, but I know you have a lot of team members maybe that couldn't afford that. Eric is going to make available replays of the whole 24 hours within the next couple weeks. Make a commitment to yourself to sit down with your leaders, go through them 20 or 30 times, take the notes. You weren't here, but you can be here. And as you go through that this next year, break it down. You've got 11 months to go. Break it down. Save the money month by month. It's easier than getting to November and trying to put $3 grand together so you can travel. Break it down where it's a few hundred rand or whatever the translation is. And encourage yourself by those small steps you make. And I'd love to see 100 of you here next year. I expect with the people I've met here that I'm going to see that. So God bless you guys. We'll see you in South Africa one of these days. Thanks,
awesome, Tony. Thanks so much. It's been awesome meeting you.
You too, guys.
Right, guys. I'm going to do a little Eric Worre here. It's a stone cold fact that we got a better way. Now let's go out the world and tell us. Let's go pro.